Now this story is coming from Luke chapter 12. In the immediate context, there were thousands gathered and they were trampling one another, and Jesus was talking to his disciples and he warned them against what he said was the leaven of the Pharisees, or hypocrisy. And what he said was that everything that was hidden and covered up or said in secret would be proclaimed from the housetops, and that they shouldn't actually fear those who could only kill the body, but they should fear the one who had authority to throw them into hell. And Jesus said they were worth more than many sparrows to God, that God cared about the sparrows, but they were worth more than many sparrows, and that God in fact had the very numbers of their heads, or the number of hairs on their head were numbered. And so Jesus said that they should confess him, the Son of Man, before men, and those who did that, he would confess, or the Son of Man would confess before the angels of God. But whoever denied the Son of Man would deny before the angels of God. And that whoever spoke against the Son of Man could be forgiven, but whoever blasphemed against the Holy Spirit could not be forgiven. And Jesus said that they would be they'd be dragged away to the synagogues, and they'd be before the rulers and the authorities, and they would have to give an account. But they shouldn't worry about what they were going to say, because the Holy Spirit would give them or teach them what to say at the proper time. Now someone from the crowd said to Jesus, "Teacher, tell my brother to divide the inheritance with me." And Jesus said to him, "Man, who appointed me to be judge and arbitrator or mediator between you and your brother?" And Jesus said, he warned them. He said, "Be on your guard against all kinds of greed, because a man's life does not exist in the abundance of his possessions." And then Jesus told this parable. He said, the ground or the land of a certain rich man, it produced an abundant crop. And so the rich man said to himself, "What shall I do? I have no place to store my crop." And then he said, "Well, I know, I'll tear down my barns and I'll build bigger barns, and then I can store up my crop, and I'll have many good things stored up for many years, and I'll be able to say to myself, yeah, take it easy, you have plenty for many years, eat, drink, and be merry." But Jesus said God came to him that very night and said, "You fool, tonight or today your life will be demanded of you. And then who will get what you've stored up for yourself?" And Jesus said, "This is the way that it is, or will be, with those who store up things for themselves, but are not rich towards God." And that's the story coming from Luke chapter 12.